Now, ladies, give me just a second just to speak to your mind. Sipping on some fine wines, I love to hit it from behind. Damn, it feels good like a bottle of Canard going down. I'm never downtown, just lower the...
With me tonight, all the way from New York, we have DJ Odie and
What's up?
Chief.
What up, what up?
What's going on?
How you guys doing tonight?
Good.
Can't
Excited to be
complain.
here.
You know, we're here. It's concrete. You know, it's like being with family. You know, so we all understand. You know, hopefully we'll all be family enough by the end of the night that you guys won't mind me puking on your shoes or something like that, because I'm gonna get drunk.
Well, now how does it feel to be coming from the origination of Concrete Jungle and watching it explode over the years to something worldwide?
Wow, that's a very serious question for what I thought was going to be a very silly interview. I don't know. I feel like Concrete's just become something at home. Like, Concrete in New York is one of those things that's become such a doorway for people to find the music and to find the culture. And, you know, we've been really lucky. I've been really lucky to be a part of it. And, you know, Dave's really involved now with Methods, with the line. We sponsor the night, and we're also resident DJs there. And we've been really lucky that, you know, to be a part of it and to be able to say that we play at Concrete is just great, you know? Like, I mean, I started off as I wasn't one of their original residents, but I became a resident pretty quickly after the doors opened. And, you know, Dave came up, you know, he grew up in Virginia, and he used to come up on Monday nights. You know, it's like, what was it, like an 8-hour drive or something like that to come to Concrete. So it's a pretty big deal for us to be involved, and we're really psyched about it.
Great. Concrete Jungle started off very nomadic, switching from venue to venue. Why do you think it's become so successful and you've been able to maintain that Monday night for so long?
Honestly, it's because of Mac. Like, Mac didn't want to let it go. When everybody else was saying, oh, Jungle's dead, there's nothing left. There was even a certain point when, you know, certain DJs who will remain nameless, who've made a career at being the drum and bass guy, you know, were completely dropped the music and were off playing acid house, you know what I mean? And Mac would not let it go. He was like, this is what I like, this is what I'm going to do. And there was a handful of us, myself, Dave, and a lot of the people that are now part of our crew, you know, with Methods and Digital Confusion and Concrete Jungle, who wouldn't let go. You know, we were like, we're junglers, this is what we do, you know, and we've been able to, you know, and when Dave set up Methods, I mean, when we talked about it, when he and I first met, he was throwing parties in Virginia. He booked me for one of his shows, and he was like, yo, I love this vibe, this is what I do. And that's, you know, something that's transferred over to the line and to everything that we're doing now. So Mac definitely was the person that kind of set that vibe up, and then we were all just like, wow, you know, we saw his dedication and wanted to support it. I think. I could be wrong.
Plus, the reason it stayed at that venue for so long is because people like Mikey and Alias, yourself, like a lot of people are involved with like building that system as a drum and bass system.
Big shout out to Junglist at Large, who I think was out here not too long ago. My man Alias, the Dub Warrior, you know, doing the whole encryption project thing. Be on the lookout for that if you're into dubstep. And I don't know, just it definitely. I mean, like,
yeah, I mean they built it for that, and you know, Mac just kept it like that. And over the years, it's just that's the place to go. Everybody knows it. It hasn't changed. You know, no matter what, Monday night you can go down there and it's going to be Concrete Jungle. It's going to be the same thing as it has been for what, 13, 14 years. And it's cool like that. And it's definitely an honor to play there. It's like, you know, people come up from out of state and they're just like, this is like the Mecca. They're excited to actually play at Pyramid. It's cool, you know?
Now, you mentioned your clothing line, Methods NYC. Can you tell us a little bit more about that?
Yeah, we started the line about 4.5 years ago, and basically just reached out to all our artist friends and kids around the world that we were really into, and we just feature their artwork on our graphic tees. And basically over the years we've just been branding ourselves, expanding. We've got about 70 accounts in the US. We ship to about 15 countries at this point. Just opened up our first store in June. June 6th. So I mean, it's constantly growing, constantly elevating. We're working on our cut and sew line for spring '09. So just keeping it moving, getting bigger and badder every year.
Well, I heard that Concrete Jungle was thinking of coming up with a clothing line or having something to do with that.
We've actually done, Methods has done a couple of collaborations with Concrete. We did a hoodie with them. We did a hoodie, right? It's a
2 hoodies with them.
2 hoodies and definitely a couple t-shirts.
Yeah.
You know,
I mean, it's just all intertwined. Methods and Concrete at this point. We're really good friends with Mac, and we've just been building on that relationship, doing a lot of collaborations, and not just with the clothing. We're throwing a lot of parties that are Concrete Methods parties. So I mean, it's family at this point.
Yeah, it's definitely a really, like, you know, solidifying that point about how passionate Mac is about what he's doing with the club and stuff like that. Like, I mean, it shows in the fact that he's, you know, now, you know, spreading the love to all these other cities, like here in Milwaukee and so many other places. I mean, going as far as like Japan and stuff. You know, I mean, there's a lot of stuff going on, and that passion, that dedication, just you know, like, it creates such a good, positive vibe around you that when you talk to him, you can't help but want to, like, yeah, all right, we can do that, and then let's do this, and you start getting excited. You know, it's a great thing to be involved with.
Okay. How would if somebody is interested in the clothing line, how would they go about, you know, picking up some of your stuff?
Check us out, methodsnyc.com. That's the best way.
www.methods.
Or stop by the store if you're in Brooklyn.
Yeah. If you're ever in Brooklyn, come on by. If you say you saw it on KJTV, you might get a autograph.
You're known for starting up the subgenre of drum and bass, the jump up style. I know you get asked this a lot about this. To somebody who doesn't really know, you know, about the different genres of drum and bass, could you kind of describe how would you describe the style?
I mean, basically, what I just, when I was coming up as a DJ, I grew up as a hip hop DJ. When I first started playing records, I was about 10 years old, and I grew up in Harlem. I was a hip hop and house DJ playing. I never thought that I would ever get out of my own neighborhood, much less play around the world, around the country. And the way that I played was always aggressive. I don't know whether it was because of ADD or if my parents had too much acid in the 60s or something, but it was always just this, like, what's next, what's next, what's next? And so my style of DJing kind of went along with that. And since I grew up involved in hip hop, involved in reggae, and just, you know, it made sense that for me to incorporate scratching and those types of, and the elements of hip hop in with this new style of dance music that people are calling jungle. And it was really just accidental, you know. And the fact that people now consider me some sort of, like, pioneer of it, I really appreciate. I don't think that I'm a pioneer anyway. I'm just gonna do what I do.
But it's that style that got a lot of people like me into drum and bass in the first place, because I was a hip hop kid growing up, and I saw him play in North Carolina, I believe.
Not Wilmington.
One of the Beyond parties.
Yeah, it was Winston-Salem.
But it just blew my mind, and I was like a huge Odie fanatic for like years after that. And then I booked him like 2 years later, and pretty much known him ever since, last 10 years.
It's been a really interesting journey, and all just because, you know, I was willing to scratch. That'll work.
Alright, well, thanks for being with us tonight. Looking forward to the show tonight. If you want to check out Flow Clothing Company, it's over in Milwaukee on Prospect and Capitol. They'll be moving in February to above Club 3, where we're having our Concrete Jungle Milwaukee shows. That's at 720 North Milwaukee Street. Alright, check out Concrete Jungle Milwaukee.
www.flowclothingcompany.com.
Yeah, man. And special shout to everybody back east. Going out to Vandal, holding down the store. My man Jedi, the Dub Warrior, Alias. Gotta shout my man Joe Wise, the whole Greenpoint Brooklyn crew. And do not get the breakfast at Papacitos if you're in Brooklyn. They will forget the eggs. It's not good breakfast without the eggs. Peace.
Alright.